y'all. I hope you all had a beautiful Thanksgiving, holiday, whatever, with your families. I just wanted to come on and share a little bit of my experience, my perspective, because it is different from a lot of people's. And over the years, I've done a lot of decolonizing work to the way that colonial holidays are usually spent and celebrated in the United States. So I'm a mixed indigenous person that's reconnecting and has been severely whitewashed since really growing up. That's all I've known is really colonial culture and white culture, really, since 1 year old. So a big part of my work is really to consciously decolonize my life and decolonize the ways that I was taught to live. And this doesn't mean completely do away with everything and everything I was taught was bad and that I'm not grateful for the ways that I was raised and the traditions that I was shown, because I was shown a lot. I grew up very tribally. I grew up in lots of different family dynamics and ways that family can celebrate and come together. You know, I love the gather. I love family. I love cooking for people. I love hosting. I love like that togetherness feeling is everything for me. But the intention behind the ceremony and the ritual is also very important to me. And the more decolonizing work that I've done over the years, the more Thanksgiving is a very deep time of mourning for me and a lot of other people. And just I feel I feel a lot. I was born in November as well, so this month, you know, Indigenous Peoples Month, it's a very deep month for those of us that have ancestral weavings and connections, and also those that are just psychically sensitive and mediums. You know, it's a very deep time of loss, death, mourning. And if we look at time over the years, you know, history repeats, and through celebrations, through food, through talking, through ceremony. So the more that we celebrate these colonial holidays, the more we are kind of supporting that mourning to continue. So, you know, every year is different for me. It really depends how I'm feeling, what the family is looking like, who I'm with, who I'm around, what I'm really doing. But more so, the past few years have been really just really detached, because I've been doing the most work to unweave from colonial practice and holidays. And that really sucks for me, because I love to be around people. I love to be around my family. I love to eat. I love to cook. But it's also very hard for me to enjoy myself and eat and be merry and happy, knowing that the world is in the state that it is in right now, and there are so many people mourning, and it doesn't feel right to like embrace all that greed and glutton for me. And that's the thing for me. I've always been that way. I cannot receive so much knowing that there is so little being done to help others that are in more of a need than me. So this year I do things different all the time. And I'll do really whatever my highest self is really leading me to do. And I really had been praying for weeks, like, I need really good direction with what I'm supposed to do for this Thanksgiving. And I know it's really important because I just turned 30, so it's all about like creating new traditions and whatnot. And that's a big thing for me, especially for my family, is to create the proper traditions for my family, to have the right family environment, to have the right people in my family. That's also important. And by right people, I just mean people that are aligned and supposed to be there, and people that have good intentions for the tribal unit. So this year, I just, I was like, I'm going to pray with native land. I'm going to go to so many different landmarks. I'm going to go on reservations. I'm going to travel to places that I've never been before and really sit with the land and feel what the land is telling me. And, I was angry all day. I was crying all day. I was happy, to be doing what I was doing and praying and with spirit. But I was just like, these fucking colonizers, like that was my main mindset, is like, what the hell? What the fuck have we done? you know, and I'm saying it for me too because I am part colonizer. I've been raised with colonial ways. I'm also very, very mixed. I got blood from all over this world. So, you know, I'm very much a contradiction of a human. It's very hard to be me in this body, and it's like I'm racist against myself. So whatever I say, please just know that like I'm everything, and it's not anything to one particular group. It's just like I feel like the embodiment of me is just to be who I am and to show the ways that history has done people from multiple different perspectives, and the fact that I can see all of those perspectives can be very helpful. All mixed people, really, that's like I feel like our blessing to the world. So in sum of it all, I just want to say spirit came in very strong, and I will say a couple Thanksgivings ago I did a cactus ceremony with myself, and it was strong, and I really think I shifted like a bunch of stuff traditionally wise there. I'm like, I'm going to sit and do this and create this tradition and change everything. And I did. Ever since that Thanksgiving, things have been very much decolonial perspective wise as far as the way I spend my holidays, especially Thanksgiving. But pretty much spirit just came into me and was like, girl, you cannot sit in mourning, because that was the whole goal of what the colonial, you know, agenda was for you to have your joy killed, was for you to be sad and mourning and to be in a state of loss. And spirit was just like, you can choose to be upset today, you can choose to mourn, or you can create new traditions for your family, for the now, and create the moments that you want now to be repeated in the future. And that just made so much click for me. Like, I've been sitting with so much anger about colonialism because of the past, when I can really just be in the present, weaving through what I need to weave through with zero questions, zero rules, zero permission needed, but to just be. And that, like, I just was having a complete meltdown of world with these things coming through. Like, I've been angry for what? For lost time, for the past. And I'm picking all of that up. And that's a collective thing with a lot of us reconnecting people, and people that just don't feel the holidays, you know. We can create our own traditions. You don't have to go with the family that abused you. You don't have to do the traditions that were taught to you by people that abused you and robbed life from you. You can start your own. You can have your own friend group, your own family, your own set of traditions and rules and things that you do that honor what you are grateful for and thankful for. Because at the end of the day, this time of year is for gathering and, you know, creating as much warmth as we can, and it's already cold enough. And with what's happened with throughout history, you know, forcing people off land, and so much death and, you know, disease happening because of that, there's a lot of coldness in the air. We're feeling that. So I'm gonna hold space for sadness and mourning, but I'm not just gonna be in sadness and mourning. And I just want to share that message for everybody that finds the holiday season to be difficult because of family things or abuse or trauma or, you know, whatever it is. Just create the traditions that you want and be around the people that you want to be around with, and that want to be around you. Don't focus so much on the negative of the past, of all the trauma that has happened, as hard as it is. That's the point of PTSD, to keep you locked in a state of trauma. And we're here unwinding trauma. As difficult as it may seem, it's very easy once you put it into that mindset. So I just wanted to share that with everybody for this holiday season coming up, sending you guys lots of love, to create the traditions with the people that you love, that treat you well, and that make this life worth living. It's all about, what is this life worth living? And it's not just mourning. It's like, mourning is a part of it, yes, but there's so much joy in life to be lived in the moments that are spent otherwise mad, jealous, mourning, hateful, whatever. We're here to create love and to be in love, and don't let anything or anyone ever, any system, nothing, steal your joy away, because it is yours to cultivate and yours to do with what you want to do with it. It's your joy, so do what you want to do with it. I love you guys so much. Happy holidays. Happy almost 2025. Be well. Don't be a joy killer. Tell the devil, you can't take my joy today, devil.